Have you come across anything to do with normal body parts that might need reduction?
Where is he, Mum?
Prison.
Large gin, small tonic, please.
Sure, that's a good idea, Rachel.
Well, you a doctor? Just get the drinks.
You know what? You're such a liar, Alex. Yeah, well, a bloody dress and a confession should see to that.
Hello? Where is this place?
You decent in there, Mr. Wells?
Sorry.
Silly question. You're all indecent.
I haven't done anything wrong.
No, of course not. You're only here to help us with our inquiries regarding the disappearance of Jane Harper.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But I do know you can only hold me here for 24 hours without charge. That's the law.
Oh. Wow. By my watch, that gives me another 8 hours to dig something up. And with a bloody dress and allegations by your partner, maybe that won't be so difficult.
I was in prison once. Turkey. They don't mess around out there, I can tell you. Mind you, some of the lads who'd been at sea for 3 months didn't mind. I was just thankful there was no soap in the old showers to pick up. Look, love, Alex is only in the local nick. It's not Alcatraz.
Yeah, it's not that bad, not having your dad about. It's done me no harm.
I don't think your situations are that similar, Dennis. Alex ain't going to be gone as long as Danny.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. It's just... Well, it's a bit embarrassing, really, isn't it, you know? Getting paid a TV licence.
Bit rough, though. You sure it was only that?
Yeah, Dad, you know. I mean, he has got form, hasn't he? And... Well, you know, they're clamping down, aren't they? With all the cable channels losing money and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it's only me and Dennis that watch TV. He wouldn't be in there if it wasn't for me.
Has anyone seen the remote?
Dennis!
What?
Oh, sweetie.
Come on, you two. Just 'cause I'm on the early shift doesn't mean I'm sending you out in your sherbets with empty stomachs.
It's the sherbet sweetness. I got the white if you got the green.
I'm talking about the boys' taxes, and I do not want any of that nasty drugs business in my house.
So, you two boys, what you doing? Starting a union?
Natalie, Woody and I just wanted to say something to you. This fagash little... My old man's a dustmanate. We think it's a cry for help after Jane left.
Duncan, it's got nothing to do with Jane. Jane's gone, hasn't she? Long gone, probably.
Yo, big up me old dear. There ain't no acting going on in this place.
Look, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. We just think it might be advisable to take a backward step, let Charlie get on with the pub, so that it can offer you a bit of perspective.
You haven't got a clue, have you, Duncan? Woody, come on, you tell him.
Well, actually, I think he's right. This isn't you, is it, Nat? Never has been.
I can't believe this. You hang around with this posh geezer for a couple of weeks and then you... I know, you look at the past through rose-tinted spectacles. I know where I'm from, and I'm staying there. I'm poor again, Mike's fat again, that's all there is to it.
Someone say breakfast?
I'm sorry.
No. It's my fault. All of it.
That'd be ridiculous. How?
All that stuff about the school play. Me and Josh. Me and Holly. I was so selfish. No wonder you forgot to pay the TV licence.
What?
Mum told us. She didn't want to at first. But I don't think it's anything to be embarrassed about. It could happen to anyone.
Dad, look, no, it really is my fault. It's not really about
You can blame it on me if you want. Just tell them. I don't have a record. They might understand.
You're innocent.
So are you, Dad. I know it.
We'll see. In the meantime, you look after your mum. In the home. Okay? Voila.
I always hoped there'd be tea.
Nothing like a good cup of tea, eh, son?
Dad.
You get a nosebleed standing up all day. Sit down and relax yourself.
Is this heaven?
Ah, you get Earl Grey in heaven. None of this Lapsang Souchong rubbish. I should know. Your mother's probably up there now with a brew. We'd invite you in, but it's not your time yet.
Oh, just leave me alone! You ghost!
Sammy, it's us. Like you remember. Your mind's trying to decide where you want to be. I can understand why you thought she was a ghost, though. Pasty old hag. Maybe you miss her too. Deep down.
Well, I don't miss you. It's all been going swimmingly. Never better than since you left.
What about Lucy and Ben?
Don't pretend you care. You wouldn't have gone if you did.
I care, I do. I want to come back. But I haven't found what I'm looking for. Lost your lucky penny?
Come on, Josh, you're supposed to be giving me a lift.
My. You two look similar today. There was a time when Lucy and Benjamin were practically interchangeable.
Well, if you miss the children so much, you shouldn't have given them away, should you?
I don't miss them. Besides, their absence means I can do other things now, if you will excuse me.
You really think your dad's gone to prison for a TV licence?
Mr. Wells locked up.
Look, me and Holly grew up in care, so we resent your presence.
My dad's done nothing wrong.
Well, I know he has, and it's a lot worse than you think. Why don't you ask him? See you believe then.
There you go. Get your laughing gear around that.
Nat, this isn't birds of a feather.
Oh, I know. Anyway, my husband's still on the outside. Unfortunately.
Why are you behaving like this?
Oh, come on, it's only a bit of gallows humour. I mean, Alex is not going to get hung for not paying his TV licence, see? No TV licence, you're right there.
Oh, Steph. Oh, just the person we need to see. We'd all do with a group hug right now, couldn't we?
I don't think I'm the sort of person for hugs at the moment.
Oh, that's a shame. Roxanne really needs one right now. Alex has been arrested.
Mind you, it's only because he didn't pay his TV licence.
Nat, all right? It's not only anything. Look, the reason I didn't tell you the full story is because, it's too awful. You see, Alex is in prison for having an affair. With Jane. Sweetheart, they think he might have murdered her.
Darling, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you know I'll do it for you, don't you? No. Don't have to do anything, because it's fine, nothing's wrong. And don't you worry, Roxanne, you know. I won't let Alex take any of the blame for this. Hey, Charlie, I've changed the barrels and, I'll put in some extra hours tonight, eh?
You're making it up. Jane was my best friend.
Listen to me, Dad.
Dad would never, ever do anything like that. Look, here's the money. I took it out of my savings. Give it to the TV people. I don't care. Take it. Go on. Take it and then tell them it was my fault. And it'll all be okay.
Listen to me, sweetheart. It's not going to be okay.
It will.
Easy, love. Just hear your mum out.
Listen to me. I wanted to tell you before, but I couldn't. But listen, you're a big girl now, all right? You're a big girl, and you need to know the truth.
Stop it.
I found Jane's dress. Dad had it. It was blood. No, it wasn't. When I confronted him, he admitted everything, all right? Look, Dad, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I spoke to him this morning, Mum. You're lying. Not.
Oh, Alex. Oh, are you all right? We've all been so worried about you down the pub. I mean, this is ridiculous.
You've been worried?
Well, yes. Surely this is just harassment. I mean, there is no way you would have ever touched my daughter, is there? I mean, you've got Della. You know what I've been through. I know you're not capable of this, Alex.
You're wrong. You're all wrong. My dad isn't bad.
So, you finally know the truth, eh?
Josh.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. Your mum must have made a mistake.
No, her mum didn't make a mistake. I do know what Alex is capable of, after all.
No, Mama, not with Jane. He didn't kill her, and he didn't sleep with her. That's disgusting, and you're even more disgusting for thinking it. Go on.
No smoke without fire, is there?
Baby, come on. I mean, let's go home, shall we? I know you're drawn here, baby, but let's just go home.
Go away, Mum. All of you. I want to talk to Josh by myself.
All right, darling, I'll just be waiting outside, okay?
You were seeing Jane, not him.
Yeah, well, we all know Jane had her secrets.
She loves you, and you love her. My mum and dad love each other, that's it.
Well, maybe I didn't love Jane that much. Maybe I love someone else. Oh. If you believe I can feel like that, then why can't your dad do too? Huh?
How do you feel when you look at your daughter? She must have some things in common with Jane, huh? Born on the same day, weren't they? I take it Jane grew up faster. He made certain of that. But surely Della wasn't far behind. It amazes me how people like you manage to block things like that out. Or maybe you don't. Maybe it just makes it better. Thank you, Mr. Wells. That gives me a little more than 24 hours with you.
Oh, Alex will be out in no time. They can't keep him in for nothing, can they?
Mr. Wells in prison. Enough respect. What they're doing for?
None of your concern. Come on, Ryan, move out.
No, safe. Us thieves and villains gotta stick together, know what I mean? I better smuggle him some nicely seen through the night.
Whether it's got anything to do with Alex or not, have you thought about what finding this dress really means, Natalie?
He ain't cross-dressing, is he?
I ain't got no time for thinking. I've got to do these for last orders.
Natalie,
please, please, I will do the glasses and you go home and have some thinking time.
No, I don't need no thinking time. I told you I'm working.
Natalie, finding this dress could tell you what's happened to Jane.
Jane?
It had blood on it, Natalie.
Mum?
Time, gentlemen, please.
You're sacked.
You what?
You've been headhunted from the job centre. Get your stuff and leave. I'm not having you use my pub as an excuse not to face up to this.
That's all right. I'll find another job easily. I don't know what you're making such a big fuss about. Jane's gone and she's not coming back, and that's not going to change. I don't care.
Welcome to the underworld.
I'm Alex.
Balthazar. You never expected a decent night's sleep on inch-thick mattress. How comes you joined the ranks?
I got a bit heavy with a female inspector, so they upped my security. But I shouldn't be here at all. I'm innocent.
Yeah, we're all innocent here, Alex. It's just a shame other people think we should feel guilty. Threatening an officer of the law isn't too bright. If you're innocent, it makes it hard to believe.
You should be. You should be, but you're not. You had a long fever, a state of delirium. Are you feeling okay now?
How did I get here? And this doesn't seem real.
You are very lucky. I found you. I, JJ. You were floating in the green sea of the outer reaches of the mind. But now you are mending. I will see we are mending you. Save all that energy. Save yourself. Herbal remedy is what you need.
But...
Shh. The foolish strain themselves, Sammy. The wise take to their futons.
There you go, Mum.
Oh, thanks, darling. Where is she? You've lost me my job. You persuaded Charlie, didn't you?
Look, we didn't know what to do. I don't know. It was to make you just sit up and actually realise what is going on now.
Sit up and take notice yourself. Look at you snivelling under your duvet like you're the victim.
I am the victim.
Let's just take a look at the facts, shall we? Your husband, the father of your children, is rotting away in jail because you want to take all the limelight.
She's actually quite ill. She didn't even want to watch Jerry Springer.
I may not be a quack anymore, but I can diagnose self-indulgence.
All right, now, you're going to force me to say this. Alex confessed, all right, to being involved with Jane, and they said he knows what's happened to her as well.
They should throw away the key and then lock him up forever.
Oh, no. Jane would not do that. Not with Alex. You are a liar.
It's all right, Mum. We'll get a proper doctor round if you're still like this tonight.
Oh.
Poor you.
Thanks, Dad.
You have told me everything, haven't you, Dad?
I'm sorry, Della.
I just need you to tell me you had nothing to do with Jane.
I didn't do it, Della. Come on, this is me. You do believe me, don't you? Come on, Wella.
My head is swimming. I don't know who I am anymore. Josh said you'd tell me the truth.
Josh, well, you mustn't listen to him. You mustn't trust him. Della, it was him that put me in here.
Mr. Wells must be missing the little, thing. It's quite a punishment, keeping a man away from his newborn.
Yeah, well, you must be feeling pretty terrible yourself, aren't you? Without Ben and Lucy. Goodness knows where social services have dumped them. But we're not missing Daddy at all, are we?
Perhaps Mr. Wells' absence may be affecting your other children in a way that isn't immediately apparent. Della.
Oh, darling, hello. Shouldn't you be at school?
Allay your fears. I forget I'm deputy head when I'm with friends. Shall I put the kettle on?
Oh, well, that'd be lovely. Thanks, Rachel. It's very kind. You all right, sweet?
Well, you know Josh. Do you trust him, the things he says?
Well, where's all this come from?
Dad, he told me not to trust him. You know, I don't know what to think anymore. I used to think Josh was solid, but...
Yeah, well, your dad would say that, wouldn't he? He was just desperate to try and wriggle out of this thing.
Why do people always think it's cool to be part of a big group? I mean, sometimes it's the socially excluded that have the biggest crack.
Yeah. Look, what do you think about Jane's disappearance and her dress? Do you think Josh has got something to do with it?
I don't know. Like, I think Jane had a lot of secrets. What do you think?
Well, I suppose that even if you did know something about Josh, you wouldn't tell me. It's okay if it was my dad, I wouldn't say either. I'd have to know something about him first.
Well, I guess everyone has something to be guilty of.
Your dad's a bit of a lady killer. Can't keep those big hands to himself. And I bet he's well endowed.
Yeah, but I do want to trust him, I do. But...
Have you thought that, you know, if he's hiding something, maybe he's doing it to protect you? Maybe he thinks you're not ready yet?
But I am always the last one to know. I mean, people just don't tell me anything. It's all little Weller. They just look through me.
It's like the cellophane girl, yeah?
Yeah. I just don't want to be little me anymore. I want to be someone else. Someone people notice that they can't ignore.
Come on. Let's see if we can find you that person is.
Try right into it, Jane Harper.
Jane Harper. All the while.
Why are you talking about Jane? Jane Harper. Where is she? I heard her name.
Sammy boy. You still have your fever. What's going on in your imagination? Once we have crushed all these herbs, rest will come easy. Is there anything else you want? You know, in our culture, it's impolite to say no. Very shameful word to say. So anything you want from us, we say yes.
I want to know... I gave you a photo, didn't I?
Photo? I don't think so, Sammy. Look at you. You're ready to sleep. You nearly died out there. But I saved you. I know what's best.
I have to find Jane.
You must sleep. Remember, it's impolite to say no.
Welcome to the underworld. Realm of Hades. Man-made hell. A mattress more than an inch thick. Sleep. Eat, shower, sleep. It's a routine, it's comforting, you get used to it. But that's the thing about hell. You never do get used to it.
I can't. I just can't. I just want someone to forgive me. That's all I need.
Before forgiveness, you need confession.
I was rushed off my feet last week. It was almost more than a working girl like me could take. There was a conference up the road, Freemasons, big demand for funny hand jobs. Charlie, customer. So, tell me something about yourself. What kind of truck do you drive?
An Arctic.
Is it big? Your truck, is it big?
You look like you're needing me, brother. Round here they calls me the candy man, know what I mean? And I carry the best candy what makes your head go zing. What do you think you are doing?
What do you think you were doing?
I don't know, but it looks like we've both got something to sell. Only your goods are cheaper.
We'll see you at home. Well, I don't know how you truckers do it, you know, on the lonely motorway, all by yourself. Nothing but you and your gear stick. Of course, I could provide some lubrication for a price.
What about a new name? Something up for it. Something that'd make people stop and think, wow. And no more cellophane girl.
Okay, Desire. That's your new name. Open.
What do you think Desire's like? What would she do?
Well, she'd have to do something that Della could never do.
She wants to be with someone that's always been there. Someone that Della couldn't tame, someone wild. What?
Yeah. Maybe it's something Desire has to do, you know, now we've created her.
Desire is going to do it, no messing around.
Right.
She'll get what she wants.
You murdered Jane Harper, didn't you?
No.
She had something over you. You wanted rid of her.
They'll go on and on at you. Keep asking you and asking you. They'll do it till they break you.
That blood on the dress, it's not just Jane's, it's yours, isn't it? Come on, we'll know soon enough.
No.
Won't wait.
No, no.
Mr. Wells has put his hands over his ears and is refusing to answer.
Della, wow, knock 'em dead, girl.
Well, I needed a change. I'm ready for it now.
Yes, you certainly are. You know, us girls, we need to know exactly what we want and just go out there and get it till we're satisfied.
I intend to.
Good girl. Yeah, we just got to take control of our lives. Tell you what, you won't be able to resist you.
I thought that you might think it was dangerous.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of danger, Della. Something for later.
Della Wells, your metamorphosis as a harpy. Are you really aware of the consequences?
What consequences are there? Excuse me, I think Ryan may have something for me.
Della, what do you look like? I mean, this isn't you. What are you trying to prove?
Pot, kettle, black. Rude boy, if we're talking about keeping it real, then I'm not convinced by some ghetto gold.
You know this is the only way.
I did wrong. This girl that accused me of murdering, Jane, we were seeing each other. Things were pretty serious between us, but I didn't kill her.
No? Why are you trembling then?
Her boyfriend, Josh, he set me up, right, and now...
Why would he do that, Alex?
I don't know. Or maybe he's the one who killed her. Maybe that's what happened.
Look, even if this boy just framed you, you should turn him in. Honour among thieves is a myth.
I can't. Josh... he's my son.
The dress. We're just waiting for the results.
Well, I appreciate you legging it down here, D.I. Paisley, but...
Josephine.
Josephine. Sorry. I'm sure you'll do whatever you've got to do.
Well, I was off duty and I just wanted you to be sure we'd nail the guy who did it.
Well, if you're as good at nailing guys as I am, then I won't have anything to worry about, will I?
Not just guys. I'm not just a copper, you know. You can talk to me about anything, Natalie. And I think you know that...
Sorry. Not tonight, Josephine. See, I'm already fully booked. got them queuing up, you see. It's so rude to say no, isn't it? Well, Bob, why don't we go somewhere a bit more private? Over there, perhaps. Then you can really put your money where your mouth is.
I know my dad was seeing Jane. Fancy the consolation prize. See, I think that you set him up. Sit down. I want some answers.
Seongini. No willing dole ho hoisom.
It's Sam. Are you punishing me for what happened? Because I've changed. I'm so sorry, Jane. Look at me. You're Jane Harper. That's who you are. This isn't you. You're Jane.
I hate it here. I'll give you what you want, just please.
Oh, shut up. The results came back, but there's a problem. Apparently yours and Miss Harper's samples are too similar, so we can't say whose blood it is on Miss Harper's dress. You look relieved, Mr. Wells. Why is that?
But I must be free to go then if there are no results.
Afraid not, Mr. Wells. Her Majesty still requires you to remain here at her pleasure.
Why?
The tests have to be run all over again. That's why. That dress has got your fibres on it, Mr. Wells. Not just one or two. It's covered in them. Must have been quite a session. Oh, and that's not the only bad news for you. We have reason to believe the person who killed Jane Harper also killed Malcolm Burns.
What?
So from now on, we'll be holding you on suspicion of double murder. So what do you have to say to that?
Okay, look. I'll tell you the truth. Me and Jane were seeing each other. We were together.
Jane. Jane, no, please, Jane. Jane! I need you!
You were seeing each other? That's a very loose term, Mr. Wells. I need a clearer picture than that.
Well, you can picture what you like. It wasn't what you think. It wasn't seedy. We were close. I had feelings for her. Well, so ask yourself, why would I want her dead?
I'm not making any decisions until those results come back properly. Until then, well, I still got Exhibit B.
What are you talking about?
The little matter of a statement saying that you confessed to the murder of Jane Harper, made by Roxanne Doyle.
Do you like the taste of blood?
Not as much as you. Because you've been sucking it from my family for a long time now.
Your dad brought all this on himself.
What do you think he did to Jane? How do you think he felt when he killed her?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Because you're the same as him! Loving Jane? Lying? Playing games with me? If you're not going to answer for him, then why don't you tell me what you did to her?
I told you. I don't know.
You can do better than that, Josh. Did you touch her here? I want you to tell me.
I'm sorry, right? Look, I know what I did was wrong. But you can't let them believe that I confessed about Jane.
Why not?
Look, I did see Steph, okay? That's what you want to hear. But there are reasons you won't understand.
Why? Because it's, oh yeah, it's complicated, isn't it?
But there's a past. There's something. It concerns all of us. Della, Josh.
Oh, and my great-aunt Jemima.
I'll tell you what you want if you take back the lies about me.
Don't you dare try and bargain with me, Alex. You know, I'm sick of all your secrets and your lies, all right? As far as I'm concerned, they can just throw away the key. You can go to hell, Alex.
Rox, but please don't let Della see Josh. Please.
Right. You'll have to tell me where you want me to touch you, Bob. Only, I'm not really used to this, so you'll have to treat me gently.
Base latte.
Oh, right. Bob. Come on, then. Oh, do you know you've got an interesting discoloration down here? It's a birthmark, isn't it? I used to be a doctor. It's, you know, old habits die hard. Here we go, then. Oh, I'll just... Sorry. I do like you, Bob. You're a real man.
You haven't done this before, have you?
No. Is it that obvious? Well, maybe I should just stick to being a doctor, eh? Thanks, Bob.
Come on, Josh. Where did you touch her? Was it here?
I touched her everywhere. You want me to show you, don't you?
No! I am in control!
Della, wait!
Is this what you did to her? Is this what you did to her before you killed her?
I told you I didn't know what happened, or if I did it...
Get off me!
Listen, stop it! All I know is I found the dress here. I didn't show you because I didn't want Jane to come between us again. Like she has done so much. And because I love you. I love you. And I know you love me too.
All I was saying was that I know Alex hasn't killed anyone, but I am now more willing to consider that our daughter's sex life might have had something to do with her disappearance.
Her name is Jane. You can say it, Natalie. It's not so terribly difficult.
It is for me. Well, I am trying, Duncan.
Oh, you're home, are you? What's up? Trade a bit slow, is it? Just been talking to Donna. She just told me that you're all over some trucker tonight. Apparently, the great Dr. Harper has been turning tricks with the punters in the pub Carsey.
Would he?
It is one thing wearing an apron and talking in a Cockney accent. Jamie Oliver can do that standing on his head. But picking up the lowlife and the local boozer...
And all this while a friend of the family has been arrested for the possible murder of our daughter, while her outfit has been discovered, the last one she wore with blood all over it.
Stop.
Natalie...
Just stop. I'm going to go and see Alex. At least he knows what it's like to be hung for something he hasn't done.
If she loves you 1/10 as much as you do her, I doubt she'll stand in court and allow her paramour to be punished on a lie from her own tongue.
I don't think she does love me anymore, not after what I did.
Well, she knew the reasons why you returned to your old friend. Perhaps she'd be more forgiving. Discovering such truths about one's children is understandably chilling. Besides, as the adage goes, She wouldn't be so angry if she didn't care.
Thanks, Balthazar. I like you.
I know you do.
Look, come on, I've only been here a few days. I haven't gone like that yet.
No, that's not what I meant. You like me because you're like me. Do you understand? Same men, same cell. Same crime.
I never did ask you what you're innocent of.
Oh, I'm guilty, all right. Like you, there was a girl. 15-year-old girl. I murdered her. She was beautiful. Just like this Jane. Is that her name?
It was you, wasn't it? You wrote Jane Harper. I was right. The girl who saw me last night, she was here. You know that. Why are you denying it now? Was she here or not?
If you are that desperate for a girl, you should have called me. What are you telling him? You don't know anything about Jane Harper? And letting him out of his room without telling me.
It was my fault. I came here because I was hungry. I'm sorry.
I'll bring you food and medicine. But don't leave your room.
I've waited for so long for this.
It was always going to be about Jane.
Then don't stop. Make me like her.
Alex, you're only here because Roxy told lies. And she told those lies because of you and me, Alex. I'm going to tell the truth. Get you out of here.
And what? Land Roxy would have charged for giving a false statement.
Well, so what? She'll get a caution, a fine, a community service at worst. At least your children will have both parents in the outside world.
My children. Well, that's what this is all about, isn't it? That's why I'm here. Roxy protecting them. You and me getting together because of Josh. Della.
Well, they're not the only reason you're here, are they?
No. The other reason is because I'm guilty. It doesn't matter what it says on the casebook, but I've done enough bad things in my time. So, don't worry about telling the truth about me or getting me out of here. I'll deal with me. You just look out for my kids. If Roxy will let you. Especially Josh and Della. Don't let them get up to anything they shouldn't. Don't cry.
It's not because I'm sad.
Not how it's supposed to be, eh?
Do you want me to say it was better?
Jane Harper, yes. Jane Harper, yes. Jane Harper, yes. You're not the one I want. Bring Jane. You're not the one. Just get out. I don't want you here. Just stop playing games with me. I know she's here. I know you're watching me. Come out here and tell me where I am at least. Explain.
I was in my own room with people, just myself, without obvious change. Nothing had smitten me, or scathed me, or maimed me. And yet where was Jane Eyre of yesterday?
Hey. All right, Desire. It's Della.
You know, we could let you back in. We might have been a bit hard on you yesterday, but Book Club understands that it's not your fault that your father's a criminal. There's no reason for us to assume that you might not be as innocent as the rest of us.
I'm not.
What are you talking about, girl? Who did you spend last night with?
A girl's got to have some secrets.
Assure me it is not an unholy secret you retain. Nothing involved a certain beast.
I'd better go.
Don't you want to stay for a bit of Jane Eyre? 477 pages and they don't even do it.
Shh. Do you remember me now? Shh. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
You are my friend, aren't you?
Of course.
You wouldn't tell lies about Jane or Alex, would you?
Maybe they're true.
It's not true. Roxanne must have her own reasons.
Really?
The truth is that we don't know, do we? You might have done it.
No, Natalie, no.
Well, how do you know? We can't judge other people by our own standards. We don't know what he might have done or what she did.
Natalie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know, of course. Alex is innocent and Jane wasn't like that. She wasn't like me.
Like what?
Well, she wouldn't have had casual relationships with people for nothing. She wasn't like that.
Natalie, wait. Listen, the only reason why you have any relationship is for love, isn't it?
You know, I didn't really believe that you and Jane were together. I mean, I'm just the same age as Jane, and I'm just a child, aren't I, Dad?
Yeah, right.
You know, I always listen to you, Dad. So yesterday, after that conversation with Josh, I went to check him out.
What?
See if I could find anything that would help, like in Scooby-Doo. He told me you did it. I didn't believe him at first. But then, he showed me what you might have done to Jane.
What are you saying, what?
Me and Josh. We were together. Sorry, Dad. See, I'm all grown up now.
Wait. What, are you scared of... Are you scared of him? JJ? Are you scared of me? But you know me, Jane. From home, Thornton Street. We were friends. You know, I've been looking for you. You've been gone a long time. Everyone misses you. Your friends, your family, your mum, Natalie. Della Wells, your best friend. Oh. Josh.
Josh Alexander.